Welcome to Combos with Claire with Olay Principal Scientist and Senior Director, Dr. Rolanda, affectionately known as Dr. Ro. How are you doing?
Doing well yourself.
I'm amazing.
Wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being here. And we're at the beautiful headquarters of P&G in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes.
Yeah, so first I want to know, what was your beauty routine today?
Oh my goodness. Okay, my beauty routine today started last night. With my nighttime regimen that gets me ready for the morning. So I cleanse my face effectively with Olay Cleansing Melts, and we'll talk about that in a little bit.
Yep.
And then I use retinol, our Olay retinol moisturizer, to take care of my skin at night. It has some amazing benefits. So I use that at nighttime, and in the morning time when I get up, I gently clean again with our Olay Cleansing Melts, because our bodies, we actually produce oil as we sleep at night too. Yeah. So I start first with a clean canvas, and then I go in with my Olay moisturizer. I tend to use Olay Vitamin C. Sometimes I can also change in between Olay Vitamin C with Olay Microsculpting Cream, which is a tried and true. And then I follow up with my Olay SPF. Okay. I also forgot to mention, I use Super Serum as well, and that's our new serum that we launched about a year ago, I believe, that has multiple benefits. So I incorporate Super Serum into my nighttime and morning time regimen too. Okay. And I absolutely love sitting at my vanity and putting on my makeup in the morning time. And so all of that allows me to prep my skin for my makeup.
Love it. Yeah. I need to try all those products.
We have them for you.
Good. So, of course, Fashion Bomb Daily. We have to know what you're wearing today.
Yes.
What are you wearing?
So I have a white blazer from BCBG. I love this blazer because this blazer was one that I wore in the Vogue shoot. And so anything that works for Vogue, I figured it would work very well for Fashion Bomb Daily. I'm going with a simple black tank top underneath, and I love the floral pants that bring a pop of color.
Yes, I love it. So you are a scientist, which is just so amazing.
Thank you.
How did you get started?
My career started, so first I have a PhD in organic chemistry, and I've always loved beauty and I've always loved science. My career started when I got visibility to the level of research that happens here at P&G. So I came into a 3-day program where people with PhDs could see the level of research that happens in industry. I got a chance to see all of the research that happens behind skincare, behind beauty care products that we make, and I was absolutely sold. And that was 20 years ago.
Wow, 20 years ago. What a wonderful career. So why did you choose Olay?
Well, I chose Olay because Olay, one, has some awesome multicultural science and technology behind our products to make sure that it's meeting the needs of Black women. In addition to that, we have some wonderful and amazing Black women behind our brand. You met Stephanie Headley earlier today. She leads the marketing for Olay, and she's passionate about making sure that our products are meeting the needs for Black women as well. And then we have other scientists like Dr. LaShonda McNeil and Dr. Markesia Black, who also represent the consumer. I also chose Olay because our STEM brand ambition flows directly with my passion to making sure that we're bringing more women and multicultural women into STEM.
Yeah, and I loved going to the lab and seeing how many women of color are back there doing the work. I absolutely loved it.
Yes, we are. We are back there doing the work.
So back to Melts, Olay Cleansing Melts. You said, I'm interested in it because my skin is kind of all over the place. I travel all the time. I'm in LA where my skin is super dry, and then on the East Coast it's more supple. So can this work for any skin type?
Yes, it can work for any skin type, no matter where you are, as well as in your day-to-day routine too.
Okay, and tell me about, is it a complicated process?
No, the process is simple, and actually it's on the back side. Soak, activate, wash. You would take out the melt out of the packaging. And you had a chance to experience this in the lab earlier today. Each melt is stacked, and you would pull out one melt. You would place it in the palm of your hand. Soak it under warm water for about 3 seconds. It takes about 3 seconds for the water to dissolve the melt and it fully transform. Then you would activate by rubbing your palms together to create this nice, creamy micro bubble lather. We talked earlier in the lab that the lather is small bubble sizes. It has small bubble sizes so that it gets into the crevices of the skin where dirt, oil, makeup, and SPF can hide.
Yes. And speaking of makeup, I love to wear makeup. I wear it all the time.
Yes.
So is this good for makeup removal?
Yes, it just melts the makeup away.
Oh, good. Good, good, good. And so I have people in my life, like I'll say my mother, for example, she uses bar soap. And so we have to break her out of that.
Yes, we do. We do. You got a chance to see earlier in the lab that bar soap can leave a residue, and even harsh chemicals can be drying to the skin. Both can dry the skin out and impair the skin barrier. Melts does not do that. It gives this gentle yet deep clean, and it's effective to cleanse, tone, and refresh the skin.
Yeah, and what I loved about it is that it didn't dry my skin out.
No, it does not. And so
Right.
for somebody using bar soap, we were just talking about your mom, it's important for her to transition over because you don't want that residue on your skin,
Right.
nor do you want something that's going to dry your skin barrier out and leave it feeling tight. Melts does quite the opposite. It gives this smooth feel on the skin while not drying it out.
Great. And so can we talk about the different types here? I
Yes, we
tried the
can.
vitamin C.
Yes.
What-
So we also have a retinol.
Okay.
And then hyaluronic acid. It's been designed with the Olay moisturizers to fit right into your regimen. So vitamin C with the vitamin C moisturizer for brightening skin. Retinol melts with the Olay retinol moisturizer for smooth skin, brighter skin. And then we have hyaluronic acid as well.
So is this good for travel?
This is good for travel, but it is great for your day-to-day routine as well. It fits right into your morning and nighttime routine to effectively cleanse your skin.
Okay. So for a young girl who wants to be a scientist like you, what would you recommend?
I would recommend asking questions, finding a mentor. So asking an adult in your life to point them in the right direction to either join summer science camps or science clubs, join science fairs. That's where my first spark happened back in the 4th grade, and continue to pursue that by connecting with people that have the same interest as you.
Okay. I'd like to dig a little bit more into your background.
Yeah.
Because we talked about why you chose Olay, but can we talk more about your your journey into science? You said there was a 4th grade science fair.
Yes, a 4th grade science fair.
So how did your interest spark, and tell me a little bit more about
Well,
that?
I will have to give it to my parents. My parents were very pivotal in getting me integrated and excited about science and excited about the potential. So when I came home and said I wanted to be in the science fair, my parents helped to embrace that and support me with a project that was actually pretty ambitious. I won, and competing in that way, in a different way, was very exciting for me, and it allowed me to see what the other opportunities were. Then my parents also put me in summer science programs. That gave me additional exposure, and I think it also helped that my mom is a retired math and science teacher, and my dad also retired from a chemical plant. So science was kind of all around me, and this is why I encourage other young girls to make sure they ask questions, try to get connected so that they can be exposed. Exposure it means a lot, and we try to do that with Olay to help other young students in college, to help them in internships and scholarships to continue to get them the exposure that they need so that they can pursue a career in science.
Yeah, and I'm sure a lot of young girls don't know how much fun it can be. I mean, you get to work with skincare and beauty. I mean, that's so cool.
Do some amazing things like talk to you about the science behind our products. Go in Vogue and talk about the science behind our products. I've been in other countries where I've been in magazines talking about the science of our products. And then I've also educated young girls in the classrooms talking about the science of our products. So being a scientist and being at STEM has so much possibilities. It's my passion to help connect the dots so that we have conversations like this to drive visibility to the opportunities.
Okay. Yeah, and tell me about the STEM program that Olay has.
Olay's STEM brand ambition is to double the number of women in STEM and triple the number of women of color in STEM. That is so very important for me and near and dear to my heart as a scientist, because I've been doing STEM since before STEM was a household name. And now we have brands that made it their ambition, like Olay, to ensure that we are committed to bringing more women into STEM, as we've done here for our brand, so that we're developing products that meet the needs of all.
Okay, wonderful. So what does Fashion Bomb Daily mean to you?
Oh my goodness. Fashion Bomb Daily means being fierce, every day. First, starting from feeling good about your skin, that canvas that has to be strong. If you choose to put makeup on top of it or not, it means being fierce in your hairstyle and your look that you choose to authentically wear for yourself. It means being fierce in your clothing and your shoes. It's the total package. It can show up as part of it for someone or all of it for someone.
Yeah. I love that Sha'Carri Richardson, who is a brand ambassador for Olay, she embodies that fierce energy.
She does.
Unapologetic, and she hasn't always been celebrated. So can you talk to me more about why Olay chose Sha'Carri Richardson as the face of Olay Melts?
Sha'Carri is authentically herself. She is who she is, and she's bold and proud about that. And Olay wants to really help support women and enable women to be more of their authentic self. And she's already that.
Yeah.
And we wanted to really bring that to life for more people to see through her skin and also the things that she's doing on track and field as well. She was just in a wonderful Vogue shoot to bring that to life. She has amazing skin. So from her nails to her hair to her skin, she embodies and exudes fashion bomb daily. And we wanted to really celebrate that.
Wonderful. So let's talk about the melts, Olay Melts.
Yes.
So how long did it take to formulate this product? Can you tell me more about how this product came about?
Olay Cleansing Melts has been 10 years in the making. And that's because we had to take our time to develop a new form that essentially transforms as soon as water hits it. It takes about 3 seconds for it to transform into this creamy lather. It was developed and also tested amongst Black women of different skin types, so oily, not oily. We made sure that this technology works for Black women who produce 3x more sebum than those with lighter skin complexions. It comes in 3 different variants, which you'll see here. We have our vitamin C, we have our retinol, and then we have hyaluronic acid as well. Vitamin C is lightly fragranted, but if you're looking for a product that has no fragrance in it, these 2 melts do not. So retinol as well as hyaluronic acid. It gives a gentle yet deep clean without drying the skin out. And that's really important because we found that about 70% of women are essentially not happy with their skin.
So my skin is haywire, especially with all my travel. In LA, it's super dry. East Coast, it's a little more supple. What skin type is ideal for Olay Cleansing Melts?
All skin types, even for those that have melanated skin like us, and we produce 3 times more sebum. It's as effective for us as it is for anybody else.
Wow, I didn't know our skin produces 3 times more sebum.
It does.
But I love that Olay is looking out for us with this product.
We're behind the brand, so yes, our scientists are ensuring that it works for us too.
Thank you, Dr. Ro, so much for your time. Thank you for taking me around P&G today. I learned so much.
Thank you.
Where can we find out more about Olay Cleansing Melts?
Olay Cleansing Melts is available on Olay.com as well as retailers near you for $9.99 for 32 count of retinol, Olay vitamin C, or hyaluronic acid.
Thank you.